What's going on, you guys? This is my new video after a short break I took. I got a little bit of a new setup here. I got a new microphone. Hopefully it's gonna be better than what I had previously, because yeah, I had some technical issues with that. But yeah, I'm coming back because I finally found something fun and cool that I can film a video about. I don't really want to make videos for the sake of videos, just to waste your guys' time, something that you're gonna brain rot to and it's not really gonna be helpful for you. I want to make videos that you spend your time watching, you come out of that knowing something new. Maybe it's a way to make money, maybe it's something that can give you an edge, but overall it has to be something that makes you guys money. And today's that day. I found it. Something that's really cool and interesting, especially with the current market situation of Memecoin trenches being extremely freaking dry. You know, back in the day when Solana was $200, you could make one sol a day, and that's enough to have lunch, dinner, entertainment, do everything you want to do, and then you'll still have leftover money. But now when Solana is at $76, one sol doesn't cut it anymore. You have to work harder to make the same amount of money. There's less quality meme coins, there's more bundling. Just overall, it's so much harder to make money now. So what I think is going to be growing long term, even starting now, short term, what's going to explode is Polymarket trenches. And why I'm filming this video is because there's a new platform that looks just like Axiom or Padre or GMGN, whatever you use, but it's made specifically to trade Polymarket. Because trading on Polymarket itself is like trading on Pump Fund itself. You don't get an edge, you don't get any extra information that can be helpful for you. You want to have a platform, a terminal, where you get all the possible information that you need to make the right decisions and to win over normal people that just trade on the normal platform. So Polymarket is a platform that's been growing for the past 6 months. It's been all over news. They're making collaborations with everybody in America. They're getting new users every single day, hundreds of new markets every single day. And now is the time to explore it and, you know, find a way to make money. And the platform that I'm talking about is called Fireplace.gg. So Fireplace is the platform. You can find the link down in this description. You can use my promo code down in the description. It's going to give you a discount, and it's just an easier way to register on the platform. So once you click the link, you're going to be taken over to this page where I'll just click sign in, but you'll see this where you can sign in. I've signed in with Google, but if it's easier for you, you can just sign in with your X account. Let me just do the sign in real fast. Here, I'm signed in. So as you may see, this looks very much like Axiom, like Padre, like GMGN, like other platforms. You got all your tabs up here, Discover, Portfolio, where you can see all your live positions, which I'm down on right now, minus 90, minus $130. But I'll talk about it a bit later in the video. You have a wallet tracker, so you can track wallets specifically in Polymarket. You can track their positions, what they bought, what they sold, their PNLs, everything like in Memecoins. You got leaderboards, so most profitable traders on Polymarket. For example, you know, number one most profitable trader made $22 million and has about 16,000 trades. This guy really does grind these trenches. You have watch lists, so you can add your favorite markets and always look at them. Then you have referrals, where you can refer people. What else do we have? So on Discover page, you can see all the trending markets. So we have 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. You got, you know, a little chart of what it currently looks like to trade. You got the prices, you got the volume, amount of transactions, expires, so that that's when the market ends. So for example, if we bet on this specific outcome, it could either end early if the outcome happens, or in the worst case scenario, it's gonna end on October 11th, 2026 at 4 a.m. So the thing that I'm gonna show how to trade Polymarket and, overall, like how all of this works is something that I've done bets on myself, something that's going pretty viral right now. On Polymarket, it's called "Which crypto company will ZachXBT expose for insider trading?" So if you are active on Twitter, you can see that there's a little thing going viral right now of ZachXBT releasing a big investigation into one of the most profitable companies in crypto for insider trading. So people, you can bet on what company you think it's going to be. There's actually a chance that it could be none of these companies because people don't actually know. But based on the information he provided, most profitable, insider trading, people think these are the most likely ones. So right now, most likely one is Meteora, because apparently ZachXBT has been doing some interviews in the past with ex-employees of Meteora. And now that he said that he's going to release a big investigation, they kind of remembered, oh, I spoke with ZachXBT 2 months ago about insider trading at Meteora, so he must be definitely talking about it. So now there's some insiders that bought some fresh wallets that blessed big amounts into this. So people believe that it's 100% Meteora. But there's also Axiom, Pump Fun. Personally, I was thinking it's Pump Fun or World Liberty Financial. But anyways, the way you would do it on Polymarket is you select yes or no. For example, let's say we think it's Pump Fun. It's currently one share is 6 cents. So the way trading works here is not like Memecoins. There's no price in the middle, I guess, so to say. And you buy shares. You don't buy a coin, you buy shares. So for example, if we buy, well, here you select specific amount of shares. You can buy 100 shares at 6 cents each would be $6, and we would win $100 if it does end up being Pump Fun. But now let us take a look of how we would do it on Fireplace. So here we have the same market. Meteora, which crypto company will ZachXBT expose for insider trading? If you click on this up here, you have a list of all the companies mentioned there. Right now it's a little bit bugged. There's things like company U, company O, company P, but you just want to find the correct one. So here we can trade Meteora. If we scroll down, we got Axiom, we got Robinhood, we got Pump Fun. So let's say for the sake of this video, we want to bet on Pump Fun. We click on this, we get a chart of what it looks like. It started out at 27 cents per share because people thought it's likely Pump Fun, but since then it has been falling down and now the chance is only 6 cents per share. The way trading works here, very importantly, is there's an order book compared to normal meme coins where there's one price for buy and sell. So, if you see that the market cap of a coin is 100K, you're buying or selling specifically at 100K. Here, it's not like that. You trade against other people. So when you want to buy something, you buy those shares off of other people. And if you want to sell them, you sell those shares to other people. It's kind of like NFTs, except people set limit orders. So let's say we want to buy yes on Pump Fun. Here, the red ones are yes if you want to buy, and the green ones are yes if you want to sell those shares back after you bought them. So for example, we see that right now there's 25 shares at 5.9 cents. 25 shares is $1.5. So let's say I want to buy for $1.5. I would get filled at this price for my whole amount. But let's say I want to put in $100. Then it would buy $1.5 worth of shares at 5.9 cents. Then it would buy $5 at 6 cents. Then it would buy $21 at 6.2 cents. And it would go up until my whole amount that I want to buy is filled. So, these prices, there's not enough liquidity to fill my whole order. So it would go up, 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 and then here, it would take some from here and finally fill my order. If I was gonna buy $1,000, it would fill from here and here and here, and it would continue going up the price. And that's called price impact, like with meme coins. You know, if you're buying $1,000, your price impact is gonna be like, 10%, for example, because the price keeps going up. But then if you want to sell it back, the same thing happens. Also, there's spread. So right now, if you buy at 5.9 cents and you want to sell it back instantly, you would lose 0.7 cents on every single share, because the difference between where the people are willing to sell you these shares and where they're willing to buy, there's a spread. This is like trading real stocks, like trading spot markets. This is a little bit different from on-chain meme coins, where everything is done by a thing called automatic market maker, AMM. Okay, so now that you get the order book and the way it kind of works and goes up and down, up here, right next to where you select the market, you have the yes and no outcome. So if I want to buy yes, I would select this, and then here I can buy them. So let's say I want to buy $100. If the market ends, when the market ends, whichever side wins, their shares automatically cost $1 each, or 100 cents each. So right now, if we would buy them at 5.9 cents, if it turns out to be pump fun, every single share I bought at any price will end up being 100 cents each. That's why there's so much money to be made. And if I buy no shares, same thing happens. Right now, no shares are at 95 cents each. So if I buy these and it ends up not being pump fun, I'll make 5 cents on every single share. So if we were gonna buy $100 of this, I'll make $105, so 5%. This is kind of like scalping. You can basically make free money because this market ends tomorrow when ZachXBT releases the investigation. But also there's another thing. No, actually there's not another thing, because market expires on March 2nd. So even if he would time rug with this and not release his investigation instantly, we still have until March 2nd for him to release it. If he doesn't release it even until then the whole market would end at a 50-50, which means everybody gets 50 cents for every single share. Doesn't matter what price you bought it at. That's how it would end. What else do we have? Actually, we can even read here. Very important. When you trade any Polymarket, you have to read the rules. On Polymarket, you can scroll down. It's right here. This market will resolve to the crypto company explicitly named by ZachXBT as being involved in insider trading in his public investigation, expected on February 26, 2026. And the investigation reference market is found in here. So that's his tweet where he said, I'm going to release an investigation. So the company must be directly identified by name in connection with insider trading. So he actually has to say the name of the company. If he somehow talks about insider trading but doesn't name the company, that doesn't count. Very obvious. General discussion. So speculation or indirect references will not qualify. So if he says, I found insider trading, maybe it's Meteora, that doesn't count. He has to actually give solid proof and say that he believes that that's the company, or that company specifically is it, then it qualifies. Then, if multiple companies are named, the market will resolve to the company most clearly accused of insider in this report. So if he says PumpFun and Jito and Meteora and Binance, then the company that, the most accused is going to be the one that wins. If no crypto is publicly named, then the market will resolve to other. And that just means everybody walks away with 50-50. I've got some bets. I got bets on PumpFun, because in my opinion, that was what I was thinking is there's a thing called pump fund news. When they release it, the coin usually pumps like 2x and maybe higher if it's actually a good coin. And obviously somebody inside the company knows which coin is gonna get the pump fund news. So maybe, as it's called insider trading, the people inside pump fund could easily front run the coins they're gonna release news for and then sell on the pump and literally make free money like every single day. So I thought pump fund is very possible. And then second one is World Liberty Financial, because obviously they do some dirty stuff, so to say. I bought the Yes shares, which are kind of in the dumpster right now. Actually, completely in the dumpster. I was buying them for 5 cents each, I think. Let's see, so this is 25th. I was buying them on the 24th. I was buying them around here when they were 45 cents. Now they're very down. But that does not mean I lost money yet. Obviously, if I try to sell them now, I bought $200 worth, I would make $70 back. So I lost about 60-70% of what I invested. But if it does end up being World Liberty Financial, all my shares will instantly jump up to 100 cents each. And I'm gonna be making, I think, like $3,000 or something around that. I don't remember specifically. So other things you see is obviously expires when the market ends, 24-hour change, how the price went up or down in the last 24 hours. So this is down 4 cents per share. 24-hour volume, 200K of this market has been traded in the last 24 hours. Total volume, almost $1 million has been traded. Then open interest is pretty much all the money that is currently within the limit orders. So if you scroll up, you can see, we got $0.4 here, $2 here. But as we go higher, some people you can get filled for $5,000 at around 20 cents, $5,200 at 21 cents. And then it keeps going up. And then same thing on the sell. If you want to sell for a very low amount for 0.2 cents, you can get filled for $400. So overall, there's $400,000 of limit orders on this coin, which is very important because it shows how liquid it is. And this is not the most liquid coin, but it's not too bad either. Then volatility, basically how much it goes up and down, how active it is. And then rewards. This is something we would talk about in a different video if this video does well and people are still interested. Basically, you can farm by setting limit orders. You don't even have to buy and sell. You just have to, because people trade with each other, Polymarket pays people to set these limit orders and so-called add liquidity to the market, and they get paid certain rewards for doing that. Then, I guess everybody knows what the chart is. That's pretty simple. We've got different tabs down here. So trades. This just shows, every sell and every buy, just like it would be with a meme coin. So you can see somebody bought yes outcome, because we're looking at yes right now, so it's showing yes only. Somebody bought a yes for 1.8 cents, 10 shares, which was 0.18 cents 21 minutes ago. And the guy's name is Baby Groot. If we hover over his name, a PNL comes up, just like in Memecoins as well. You can see all his buys, all his sells, his total PNL, average buy price. So his average buy price is 2.7 cents. So actually he's a little bit down right now because the best he could sell this for is 2.1 cents. And that's only $19 worth. So if he wants to sell more, the price would continue even going lower. And he's a holder since 22 minutes ago. And he has $5,000 on his balance, so he could buy more of this position. Then you can add a star, which is gonna add this wallet to your wallet tracker, which we can, you can't really see it because of the camera, but in this bar, in the bottom bar, on the bottom left, there's a thing called wallet tracker, which opens up this little page. So right now I'm wallet tracking 2 wallets. Their portfolio is $9,000 and $5,000. It shows when was the last time they were active. So this guy right here is actually the Meteora insider that bought $5,000 worth, and he did it 22 hours ago. If we click on him, we get this whole thing. So his cash balance is empty, actually. All his money is in the position, which he has will Meteora be accused of insider trading, bought 5.8k, sold so far nothing, he's holding it all. His average entry, the current price, so the current price is down, but it doesn't matter, because if he wins, he basically 2x's his money, a little bit more than 2x's, because every share was bought at 43 cents. And his current PNL, unrealized, is minus 1k, because there's no people that, you know, want to buy these shares right now. So the price is down, but it's only down on paper. It's not like a meme coin, if that makes any sense. You can see his graph of his PNL, how it went up or down, or, you know, different time frames. You can copy his wallet, it's right here. You can add a name to it. Let's call him Meteora Insider. So now he's gonna be saved with this name right here. You can delete, rename, share. Then you can click trades here. You can see all the trades that your tracked wallets are making. It's like on Axiom or Padre, where you have the list of every single trade people are making. Right now, Baby Groot just sold. Will Maxi be accused of insider trading? He had yes outcomes, and he's, as we can see, he sold his yes shares at this price. And then net flows. I think this is, I'm still figuring this out myself, but this is all the trades that the wallets that you track, all the markets that they traded. And, you know, for example, overall, if we put all these wallets, they lost $700. Maybe only one of the wallets traded it, but he lost $700 here, $400 here. Somebody is up $5.9 thousand here, and that's the insider wallet. Also, somebody is up $1k here, one of the wallets we're tracking. So that's the wallet tracker for you. So trades, we know about this. You can filter it by amount, so we can see every single trade. We can see all the trades that are above $100, all the trades that are above $1k, $10k, and so on. Then you can only make it so you see only buys, only sells, or you can see both. Outcomes, also we can make it so we see only yes outcomes, only no outcomes, or both yes and no's. You can also make this a little, the order book right now, we can see a price for every 1 cent change. So 2.8, 2.9, 3.0, 3.1, but maybe you don't care about these small steps and you want to see a broader picture. So we can make it so it goes up with every 1 cent, you know, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. So now we can see that at 3 cents, this could be 3.1, 3.2, 3.4, 3.5, and so on until 4. There's $200 of liquidity. At 4 cents, there's $700 of liquidity. But then you can zoom in and you can see for every 0.1, basically. Now, if you want to buy, you select if you want yes shares or no shares. So we selected yes, we click buy, we can set a limit order. So you can put, I want $100 worth target price. Let's say I want them at 3.5 cents for no reason, you know, 25% higher than actually right now. Or let's say I want them at 2 cents, which is, you know, 30% lower. Then you can add an expiration time, you know, day, hour, minute, make it exact. Then you can add a stop loss or a take profit automatically. So maybe I'm going to bed now, but I know if this goes down 30%, I want to buy it, and then I want it to sell for me. And maybe the whole trade is going to play out while I slip. So I can set both stop loss and take profit before the limit order even happens. Now, there's also 2 options here for if you're doing a market buy. One is called fill and kill, FAK. So it fills as much as possible of your order at the best price as possible. So if we have this and I put $100, it will basically buy some here, or like, okay, let's not do 100, let's do $1,000 just so it's easier to understand. It will buy some here, 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 and it will continue going up until I'm fully filled. But we can do fill or kill. Now, if we do this, it will try to use only one of the best prices to fill you. And if it cannot do that, it will cancel the rest of the order. So you put $1,000 and you click buy, it will buy $1.8 worth, and then it's gonna fail. Because it only tries to fill you at the best available price. And if there's not enough liquidity for that, it's not gonna continue going up the price. So you can, select this price and you can spam the button, and then every time there's liquidity, it's gonna slow fill you. And same thing with limit order. It will just continue filling you at the price that you want to be filled. So if you want to be filled at $2.5 and at the moment there's only $2 of liquidity, it will buy $2 and then it's going to wait. And it's going to buy again and again and again until you're filled. Now, let's say we successfully bought these shares and we want to sell them now. We would go to this tab called sell, and then these parentheses just means that we're talking about yes shares right now, specifically. We can sell our yes shares. So let's say I want to sell $100. Obviously it says I'm losing money because I don't have any shares, so it's bugging out. But if I would have shares, it would have actually, no, it's not bugging out. I just selected a small amount. This is all my shares. You just select, the whole thing. You click trade and it's gonna sell them for you. Price impact 12.56%. So it's accounting for all these steps to fill me. You can sell with limit order as well, and so on. Now, if we come to this market and we instantly want to say no, World Liberty Financial is not it. It's not gonna be there. Then we can select here no, and do the same thing. Want to buy the no shares, and this is the graph for the no shares. So we just buy, $1,000 worth of no shares. So if we only make $21. We get our 1,000 back plus 21, because the price is so high up already. And once again, the rules I was talking about, if you want to reread the rules of the market, you can click on this exclamation mark here, which is going to open this window, and it just gives you the rules of the market. So, as I said before, very important to read these. Now, let me tell you exactly why it's important to read these. Because some people look at markets like these. What will happen before GTA 6? And there's Drake releases Iceman. Very possible, yeah, very possible indeed. GPT-6 releases, OpenAI could release it, yes, very possible. But then at the bottom here, you see a very interesting one. It's called Jesus Christ Returns. So people are thinking that Jesus Christ will return before GTA 6 and there's 50%. That must be mispriced. Something is wrong here. I can make money here because it's very obvious he's not going to return. How would he return? But then, if we open the rules, we can see this market will, actually if we click specifically on Jesus Christ one, and then we click rules, this market will resolve to yes if the second coming of Jesus occurs before GTA 6 officially releases in the US. Okay, cool. Otherwise, this market will resolve to no. Also cool. If it doesn't, it resolves to no. So that means my 52-cent shares would be worth 100, so I can make money. But if neither occurs by July 31st, 2026, this market will resolve to 50-50. And we know two things. One, GTA 6 is not releasing before this date. It's releasing in November of 2026. That's 6 months after this date. So that's not happening. And then obviously Jesus Christ is not going to return in July of 2026. So both things are not going to happen. And if both things do not happen, this market will resolve to a 50-50, which means that, it's actually not mispriced because it's right about 50% here. Now you would ask, why is there so much volume? Why is there $10 million worth of volume that has been traded here? and I'll tell you exactly. So if we copy the name of this market, or we can copy it right here, we can go back to Fireplace, use the search bar, paste it in. Where was it? Okay, I think it's easier. Oh, Jesus. Will Jesus Christ return before GTA 6? Here we go. So we can see that the price is right around 50% because that's 100% what is gonna happen. But you can see rewards up here. So people that set limit orders, and limit orders count as volume on the coin, they can make money by just setting them. Because they know neither is gonna happen. It's not, Jesus is not gonna return, GTA 6 is not gonna release, but they can set their limit orders and they can farm free money. Albeit, it's pretty small money, but you know, if you have very big portfolio, you can just set these up and you're gonna make passive income, basically. But also, you could buy the Yes shares at 48 cents right now, and then when the market resolves at 50-50, these would be worth 50 cents. Oh, I'm sorry, they cost 49 cents right now. So you would make 1 cent on every single share. You would make like 1% of the money you invest. Let's say I want to invest $10,000 here. Something has to be wrong here. It shows it's gonna double my money. Oh, yeah, it shows it's gonna double my money because it thinks that it will, it calculates your win if the market resolves in your favor. So since we're buying at 49 cents and when the market resolves positively, it would cost 100 cents a share, we would win this amount. But actually we'll just win 1 cent on every single share we get. So that's pretty much the basics of Fireplace. Once again, check out the referral link. Use the referral link for discounts and just future opportunities on this trading platform. If you're not referred, you basically get less cool things on the platform. Also, to deposit the money, very importantly, up here in the top right, you can click deposit. You can pay straight with your wallet, or you can pay to an address. So this will just connect your MetaMask or Phantom, or you can just ask for an address. Right now, Solana is not yet available to deposit with. You can only do EVM chains, but say you click EVM, you select the chain you want to do it, maybe BNB chain, maybe Ethereum, maybe Base. Then you ask for the currency that you want to do it with, say Base USDT. Here, you get the address. You just send the money over to this address, and it's going to appear on your balance. And to the left, you have your portfolio. That's pretty much the rundown. Here's me depositing 1.5K previously. So take a look at this. I think right now is the best time to register and play around with this because it's very early. The platform just released last week. People are only slowly trying to understand it, trying to see how to make money with it. And if you're early to this, you can get the edge. And once everybody comes here to trade these trenches when meme coins are dry, you'll be way ahead of everybody. So good luck to you. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry that it's this long, but it was a comprehensive little guide on how to use the platform because a lot of people are confused. A lot of people don't really know how to use it correctly. I tried to go over everything possible. So put a like if you liked the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.